Picture this. You're on a long road trip. The kids, they're in the back seat, some with some tablets, others glued to smartphones, barely looking up. Outside, you pass the iconic St. Louis Arch, and then miles of endless cornfields through the heartland. Now, I'll admit, while those stretches may seem repetitive, some of the most stunning sunsets and calming views I've ever witnessed happened along I-80 in Iowa, of all places, sometimes with huge semi-trucks flying by. But here's the thing. I only saw those moments because I noticed, pulled over, and gave myself permission to take a longer look. This lesson applies far beyond travel. If we want to understand the landscape of our industry, we can't just speed through it, eyes locked on the next exit, hoping to avoid getting pulled over. And yes, it sounds like something your parents might have said, but if you never look up from what's directly in front of you, you'll miss something important. So what should we be watching for out there? A lot, actually. Regulatory agencies like FDA are evolving quickly, redefining their priorities, launching new initiatives, and even changing how they communicate. Take LinkedIn, for example. FDA divisions are actively posting updates, sharing guidance, and engaging with the industry community. Now, these are just a few examples. But the big question is, are companies doing enough to keep up? To navigate this shifting terrain, we need more than just a general sense of direction. We need strategies. Yes, a full-time regulatory surveillance role is great, but that's not realistic for most teams. So here's what you can do. Try rotating responsibility. Each month, assign a different team member to monitor regulatory updates and tech trends. Then have them present their findings at a team meeting. And try not to micromanage it. Let them decide what's important and then provide some coaching if needed. It's a great way to develop insight and to see how your team thinks. Or you could block out 30 minutes one day a week to scroll through LinkedIn, check agency websites, or scan trade emails. Set up inbox rules so this information doesn't overwhelm you as it arrives, but is easy to find when you're ready. And don't forget the human side. Networking still matters. Set up a monthly 15-minute chat. Meet a group for breakfast before work, or host a virtual afternoon coffee with a few peers focused on what's new in your field. The truth is, keeping up could be easily a full-time job, but we're not aiming for perfection here. Even 1% better each month puts you far ahead of where you started. Finally, realize you don't have to go it alone. Use AI to scan, summarize, and find those needles in the haystacks for you, letting the engine do the legwork so you can spend your time on the thinking and decision-making that really matters.